Poland looking to maintain their 100% record of the past 2 seasons in this, the final of the men's quads.
Just as this race starts, just look for the bows of the number 4. That's the Polish crew in the middle. They've been dominant in this event. The camera may be on the German crew there, but everyone's going to be looking at the Poles in red. What a fantastic team this is. One of the crews of the regatta, and a great start from them too.
Well, Rasmus Quist and Mads Rasmussen, they were odds-on banker bets to take the lightweight men's double sculls, and I guess we have to bracket this Polish quad in the same way.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, I really enjoy watching these men scull. They absolutely know how to move this boat. Very, very quick as their blades lock in the water. Then there's a superb drive and acceleration, but the highlight for me, just they look so effortless as they float out that high rating of 40 strokes a minute, and their bows are edging in front of the early leaders, Germany. That's what this rhythm's doing for them.
Also going well on the far side, you can see the Czechs at 40 strokes a minute, and it's a much more effective Czech quad than the quad which included Václav Chalupa and Dolacek. That didn't seem to gel, but this one, maybe there's a chance of a medal here.
Well, I think so, and it's always difficult to build your quad round a big star, as the Germans, I mean, they've got such a history in this event, them and the Italians to live up to, but it's a big ask for them to challenge the Poles. But Germany in front of their home crowd here on Munich, desperate for a gold medal in the Olympic class, but at the moment they lead, but will they still be in that position at 1,000 metres?
Well, already that advantage has disappeared. The Polish quartet accelerating in the last 50 metres of that first quarter to take the advantage. And Germany, well, it's a really interesting combination here. They've had so many permutations throughout the season, Martin. Now they've got the very useful Robert Sens, a gold medal winner in both sculling and rowing, leading that crew, and at the moment they're doing a pretty good job.
I'll tell you what, it's a pretty handy skill to have, to be stroke of a quad scull and to get a gold medal in a rowing event too. I mean, there are not many rowers on this course in this World Championships that could say that, but whatever you do, I mean, I think the Polish look even better now. They've kind of come off that 40, and just look at that flow, that easy flow forward that the Polish are taking. We just see the Czechs there, the Poles out in front, and the French too. They are a very, very good technical crew. Very nice and precise. Got quicker through the season, but again, look at the Poles there, David.
Yeah, it's just such a mature outfit. Talking of maturity, in the stroke seat of that German quad there, Robert Sens, reminds me of 1998, the last time the World Championships were here in Germany. They were in Cologne. It was a dreary day, but not a dreary day for him because he won the pairs. Yeah, and one of the guys he beat in the Australian pair, Drew Ginn, well, he was fantastically dominant in that Australian pair yesterday, just like this Polish quad are today, coming to 1,000 metres, almost a length in the lead. That's an awesome distance in an Olympic class event. And look, they can just sit back in that head and look at that field. It's so tight for those medal positions as we look across. But at least they've all got the consolation of knowing whatever happens here, that they've all qualified for the Olympic Games next year, along with the 5 crews that occupied the first 5 places in the B final earlier today: Russia, Estonia, the United States, Australia and Cuba. Yeah, all about Olympic qualification. You get the sense that almost the semi-finals were more important than the finals here. Such was the importance that the coaches put on qualification. But as we zoom in there to look at the Germans, then the Italians, then across from them the French and the Czechs, well, just losing out to the Germans there. Remember, the French finished second in Lucerne. They've got a really smooth last part of the course. Indeed they have. We have to watch for them in the last 750 to 500 metres. That's their characteristic of racing. But surely, Martin, they're not going to trouble Poland. No, you wouldn't have thought so. I mean, again, I think moving into the third quarter of this race, the Poles look absolutely dominant. Fantastic race again for those medal positions. But as we look down the Polish boat there, that's Konrad Walewski, Marek Koblitz in the 2 seat, Mikhail Jelensky in 3, Adam Korel in the stroke seat. What a rhythm he's setting up. Germany try as they can, but they're not going to get back on terms. There's Robert Sens really working hard. He's asking for everything from his crew. Coming down to the last quarter now, the business end of the race, and it's Poland with clear water. Germany promising, going through in second place. I must say, Robert Sens and his German quartet of Hans Grun, Carsten Brodowski and René Bertram, they are giving absolutely everything to this. Yeah, they are, and just a look at the Czechs on the far side. They've been in second place position, but now actually they're falling off the pace, and it's the Italians and the French, the Germans just heading. This is going to be a fantastic race for the silver and bronze medal positions. Yeah, France, this is where you'd expect the French from lane number 2 from the top of the picture to start pouring it on, and they're just doing that right at this moment now. And because the pack are chasing now, they're getting a little closer to the poles. The overlap is there. There you can see what's happening. Poland, but France gaining. Italy just being surpassed. Germany toughing it out on the near side here, and it looks like Poland from the French, Germany on the near side. The Italians are not getting there now. The crowd once again on their feet now. Robert Sens driving. This is a fantastic effort by the Germans. Nobody, I think, imagined that after all the changes that they put in their boat that they could possibly get as close to Poland as they are doing now. But this is a brilliant effort from them. But just look how easy the Poles are. They're striding towards the line here. On the far side, it is Julian Bahrain leading the French charge. He's not going to quite get there because here comes the finishing line, and Poland, winners in 2005, 2006, have made it 3 in a row. France get the silver, Germany take the bronze, Italy in 4th place, ahead of the Czech Republic, and finally the Ukraine. But this has been all about Poland. What joy there for Michal Jelinski to comfortably hold off the French, who in turn had too much pace for Germany in the final quarter. So what does this success mean for these 4 very fine athletes?